YouTube, what's going down? So this last weekend I had an amazing opportunity to host an MC at the Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival in Iowa. To give you an idea of what the Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival is, it's this really crazy festival that celebrates everything that is bacon. Thousands of pounds of bacon are eaten. It was created and founded by one of my cousins. He knows that I like to MC things, and he also is on the bacon board there, and asked me if he flew me out if I'd be willing to MC one of the stages. So of course, they're gonna pay for my flight. I definitely wanna come back home to Iowa, see my friends, participate in this thing that's so huge back home. And I'm so stoked. I've recently been harnessing my hosting abilities, and this is just the perfect platform opportunity to do that. What ended up happening was a whirlwind of just a fucking nightmare zone. And this is no slight of Bacon Festival or my cousin, because at the end of the day, I ended up having a really fun, awesome time at the festival. It was just when I got there, not quite what I expected in regards to what was required of me that day. I thought I was coming down to MC the event, keep things moving along, maybe get the crowd engaged every once in a while, but basically be like the master of ceremonies. When I get there, turns out that's not what I'm doing. I get there right away, I find the stage manager, and he's all jacked up. He's like, so I haven't had a lot of time to look at what your shtick is. What are you gonna be performing? I reply, what am I gonna be performing? Well, yeah, you have a couple 10-minute slots here and there throughout the day. I wanted to make sure that I knew what it was you were doing so I can fit you in. So I said, oh, well, I thought I was gonna be emceeing one of the stages. To where he replies, oh no, we already have MCs. Boom! Right off the bat, I'm already fucking panicking. My role has now completely shifted. And what adds to my panic is he comes back to me with, oh, I thought you were gonna be doing stand-up and miming. Stand-up and miming. Now I need to take you on a little emotional journey with me so you totally understand how insane of a request this is. Now thinking I'm a stand-up comedian is not that crazy. I mean, I make a lot of YouTube videos and they are comedic in nature, but a lot of times they end up to be 12 minutes long and it's one crazy long story that doesn't really have a punchline. But the miming would have been a nightmare. First and foremost, I haven't competitively mimed since high school. If you know anything about me, I was a 3-time state-winning competitive mime. But these were all mime skits about like the Dalai Lama and the Tibetan people and the injustices that are going on there, or like wars in Scotland 1018. Not anything that would translate to the Bacon Festival in Iowa. But on top of that, this audience could give two shits about somebody miming on stage, because there are 12,000 people at the Iowa State Fairground, just a buzz, a hum of all the sounds that are going on there. No one's paying attention to what's going on the stage. The stage acts are just like ambient noise that are going on in the background. Bands are really the only thing that makes sense on there. Unless you're gonna do something that really captivates an audience, like a midget singing Elvis Presley songs while blowing fire, which they literally had. So as I'm thinking what I'm gonna do to like engage this audience, this sea, this cornucopia of bodies out in this ether of the Bacon Festival, I come up with the concept that everyone here is drinking, and everyone in some capacity that has a love for drinking also has a similar love for drinking games. Just like, boom, all right, I got the idea. We're gonna play this drinking game that I love so near and dear. It's fun for people to watch, and it'll be hilarious to watch people do it. Now what you do in this game is you take a quarter, you take that quarter, and you squeeze it in your butt cheeks. You put it right in between your butt cheeks, you squeeze it, and then you try to walk with that quarter still in your butt cheeks, and then drop it into a cup that's sitting on the floor a few steps away. So I bamboozled 2 girls into participating in this game by offering them some free drink tickets, and what happens next is something I could have never predicted. One of the girls takes the rules of this game very literally. Rather than taking the quarter and putting it in her butt cheeks, like on the outside of her jeans, she goes ahead and puts her hands down her pants and puts it literally in her butt cheeks. I need to make sure you guys are understanding the gravity of this. 12,000 Iowans at the state fairgrounds watching a girl put a fucking quarter in her butt cheeks, while the girl simultaneously just doesn't think there's anything weird about that. No, I get it. This game is a weird game, but I don't think I would ever ask a complete stranger to just pull their ass out and shove a quarter in their butt. You know, call me old-fashioned, but that's a request that I save for marriage. So she has the quarter in her ass crack, and she ends up shaking the quarter loose down her pants sleeve and into the cup, it actually ends up winning the game by taking the game the most seriously. So I guess now that I think about it, who's the real winner? I mean, she did get 3 free drinks out of it. But the combination of having to create and act right there on the spot and watching some girl sodomize herself with a quarter on stage was truly and purely scarring. So guys, in the comments below, let me know, what do you do when you're seeing someone do something that you know is incredibly embarrassing for them, but they don't know it's embarrassing for them? Have you ever had those scenarios that are just really cringeworthy? Let me know down in the comments below. I read every single one of them, and I'll try to reply to them too. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm making videos. I'd love for you guys to be on board, be a part of the team, be a part of the crew, and also you can thumbs up this video too. It lets me know that I'm doing something all right. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down. Let me know I'm doing something wrong. I like feedback. Finally, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or on Spotify, the links are all down in my underwear below. Thank you so much for watching. Got another video for next week. As always, I love you. I'm in love with you.